Good now. It is officially 5:30 and on the East Coast, and it's time to get started with our day, our meditation. Good now. For those joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. As always, I am thrilled, honored, and grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time and this very sacred self care moment with me, and you've allowed me to spend mine with you. I got some Aqua de la Madre from Anima Mundi, and I was like, it's a grounding spray. So I'm like, that'd be good for meditation rituals. So I'll spray it. Um, for those joining for the first time, I like to read a card right before we hop into meditation. And good now, Pamela. Good to see you, love. And we are making our way through Life Loves You. It's a 52 card deck that was published by Louise Hay, the trailblazer. That's how she's remembered. You can use the card as a prompt for your meditation. You can use the card as a prompt for your journaling. You can ignore the card. Whatever works for you works for me. And as I was shuffling for this one, good now, Kismet. Good to see you, love. I will follow my joy. I will follow my joy. Popped out today, so I'm good with that. Good now, Nick. Good to see you, love. Your thoughts influence the kind of day you'll have. Name 3 ways you can make today even more enjoyable, because it's all in caps, even more enjoyable than you thought it was going to be. And it's pretty early in the morning, so let's create our day, which is why I always say create the most amazing now moments. Let's create our day with our thoughts. Feel free to share 3 ways you can make today even more enjoyable, or any other thoughts that come to mind for you with regards to this card. 3 ways to make today even more enjoyable. Each now moment more enjoyable. What comes to mind for me? Well, for sure. Well, based on thoughts, but honestly, like, this is one of my favorite times. I love you folks popping up with me and having these quick conversations before I hop into meditation. Like, that makes my day. It just, yeah, it lights me up. Because you're showing up for you and I get to be there. Okay. Don't ask. All right. Let's get meditating. Thoughts. Gratitude comes to mind, actually, with respect to your thoughts influence the kind of day you'll have. So I've mentioned this before in the MRT, Master Resilience Trainer program, when I was in the Army. That exercise that we learned to facilitate, called Hunt the Good Stuff. So you take the day and you look for what's good in your day on purpose, and that almost sounds kind of reactive. So proactively, I guess the thought that comes to mind is just a knowing that all is well no matter what. Let me see. Kismet shares, stay away from the news, staying around good people, good food, and music. Heck yes. Absolutely. Absolutely yes. The news is very divisive, unfortunately. I don't watch the news. It's been years. I'm like, if something major is going on, I have people in my life who will let me know. I'm good. If the world were to blow up tomorrow, I would be blissfully happy because I would not know. I say that. I'm like, the world could be about to blow up and I'll be la 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 la, and it'd be I'm like, hey, my last moments were like la 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 la. Of course, staying aware is still important, but just be very intentional about the information you consume. That also informs your thoughts too, right? So thank you, Kismet. And that is why we've connected. All right, let's get meditating. Where's my quote? Pulling up the banner. All right. Nick shares, for those not on YouTube, Nick shares 3 things: meditation, love self, leading each moment with love and gratitude. Absolutely. Yeah, that part. Leading with love. When you lead with love, one, you slow down and really think about what your intention is, what you want the outcome to be, how it can be a win all around. At least this speaking from my experience. Feel free to chime in, Nick. But it it enables you to form different perspectives on things, and yeah, leading with love is very powerful. And I do believe as children we start off that way until lifes and creates challenges to overcome and traumas to transcend, um, and the idea is to get back to that, right? So thank you for sharing. Okay, for those joining for the first time, I practice transcendental meditation. You can find that more about that on in the description if you're on YouTube or Facebook. I couldn't add it to the LinkedIn one, but that's no matter. I am here to support you in whatever form of meditation you practice. I just share about TM just in case you're new to meditating and you haven't fully developed a practice. TM just makes it easy to learn, easy to maintain your practice because of how it's taught. It's taught to be easy and not forcing things, not forcing your mind to hush, not whatever. So that's why I share the form that I practice, because honestly, even though I had started meditating before I learned TM, my consistency didn't happen until I learned TM. And so that's why I share about that. Nick shares, it also allows one to be calmer. Absolutely. Absolutely. It really does. Just referring back to leading with love. But I'm here to support you in whatever form of meditation you practice. And the best way I can do that, if you're not able to be here with me live, is for you to respond to the video after, whenever you've had the opportunity to meditate with me. And when I see your comment, I will respond, I will reply and let you know that I see you. I celebrate you for showing up for you. And I even more celebrate with you for showing up consistently. One of my intents for this year, because with TM, the suggestion is to meditate 20 minutes twice a day. And one of my intentions for this year is to do twice a day every day. Last year, I did it a lot, but I did not do it every single day. So since December 1st, I have accomplished that, and that is my goal, to keep going. So I want to encourage you to keep going. I want you to keep meditating. That's why I am here rooting for you, because it benefits you on so many levels and things that other forms of self-care do not even touch. So that's why I really, really advocate for adopting this practice as a practice. So all that said, let's get meditating. So funny how the light does. You see, like Buddha. Sorry. Okay, I am goofy this morning, apparently. Okay, I'm getting the timer. Let me move this so I can set the phone up. All right. So I have the timer. I've got 20 minutes on the clock. I've been trying to figure out how to get like a little 20-minute timer on the screen. I haven't figured that out yet. But 20 minutes so you can relax deeply into your meditation, not worry about how long it's been, how much longer you have to go, just be and take care of you. And I got you. And on the other side of that, we'll gently come out of the practice, out of the sit, and carry on with our day. Before I start that, just want to remind you, if any of this resonates with you, to share. Like if someone comes to mind as you hear any of the cards that we share or just the meditation, like Kismet invited Neek, I appreciate that. Just share the video with them. You don't even have to say anything. Say, here, watch this. Especially if it's a card that is like something they need to hear. um, just share it with them. That's how I if I have your number and you get like a random inspirational text from me, is because a thought came to mind and your name came to mind, and that's how I noticed that came for you through me. So that's how I feel about the videos too. Just share it. And feel free to connect with me on other platforms, on Insight Timer, on Medium, on TikTok since it's back up. Yeah, I have published, well, it hasn't gotten published yet. I did do another guided meditation on Insight Timer, just waiting for approval. And I'll be recording some more over the next week, and recording some poems on TikTok. Yeah, with all that said, let's get meditating. Happy meditation. I will see you on the other side. Somehow we must have traveled through a time warp because it's already been 20 minutes. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed for at least 2 minutes so that you can gently come out of your meditation and not shock your system. If you've ever been startled by an alarm and you pop up, especially if you have an alarm go off on a day you don't have to be up early, you know that feeling? Your heart's racing, you're dizzy. You don't want that. That would defeat the whole purpose of sitting here. And you start to slowly wake up your body by wiggling your toes, shimmying your shoulders, rotating your neck, my favorites, or anything that feels yummy to you that's within your current capability. That's gentle. And of course, you can choose not to move at all. Just bringing your awareness back into this moment can do the same thing. And take a deep breath in with a big smile on your face. Breathing in enjoyment and exhaling out peace, gratitude, enjoyment, so you can sprinkle it all over everywhere you go today. And whenever you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Good now, Larry. So good to see you. Larry shares 3 ways choosing peace, love, and forgiveness. I love that. Yep, absolutely. Forgiveness is also a powerful tool. So thank you for sharing and participating. I was trying to see if the TM quote was in alignment with what we spoke about today. I would say not. It's a good quote, but not what we spoke about. All right, all that said, thank you so much for sitting with me in this moment. And may you create the most amazing now moments until I see you next time. Ciao for now. Mwah.